name is Elara, and at school, I'm known as the human safety net. The Elite Four make it their mission to remind me I don't belong. For 3 years, I've been the backbone of Sloane's social life. I don't just do her homework. I schedule her appointments, I write her apologies, and I make sure she never looks stupid in class. I thought it was a fair trade. I gave them my brain, and they gave me a place to belong. I even thought Archer, the guy I've liked since we were 10, actually cared about me. But yesterday, the illusion shattered. I forgot my water bottle in the locker room and went back to get it. But I heard their voices. I don't know why you're worried about the biology final. Archer, she said, we have the school's smartest servant on the case. Elara will have it done by midnight. She's too desperate for friends to ever say no. Archer didn't even hesitate. He just laughed and said, honestly, I don't know what we'll do when we graduate. I guess we'll have to actually pay for a tutor. Instead of just giving her a seat at our table. I stood there in the dark, my hands shaking. I wasn't their friend. I was a free subscription they were planning to cancel. As soon as they didn't need me anymore, they think I'm working on their final thesis papers right now. They even gave me their login passwords so I could be helpful and upload them before the 11:59 p.m. deadline. But I'm done being the safety net. They want to see what life is like without me. Fine. I'm not hitting submit. I'm hitting delete all. In 10 minutes, the Elite Four are going from the top of the class to a 0. It's 8 a.m. The hallway is buzzing because the midterm results just went live on the school portal. I'm standing by my locker, watching the entrance. Sloane, Archer, and Vivi walk in laughing, sipping their iced coffees like they already won. They have no idea that last night, instead of uploading their 15-page papers, I replaced their files with a single sentence. I'm no longer accepting free subscriptions. Suddenly, Sloane's phone pings. Then Archer's. Their faces go from smug to pure confusion. Elara, Sloane screams, stomping over to me. Her face is bright red. There's a glitch in the portal. My paper isn't there. It says incomplete. Fix it now. I don't even look up from my book. That's not a glitch, Sloane. That's a cancellation. Archer steps forward, trying to use that golden boy smile that used to make me melt. Come on, Elara. We were just joking in the locker room. You know we love having you around. I finally look him in the eye. You love having a servant around, Archer. But the servant just quit. And since the deadline was midnight, you're all failing. Vivi starts panicking, realization hitting her that her scholarship is now at risk. The Elite Four look a lot less elite when they're failing biology. The principal just walked out of his office. He looks straight at them and says, in my office. Now, we need to discuss these statements. You submitted instead of your finals. They think they can bully me into fixing this. They're about to find out that some things can't be undone. The principal didn't want to hear their excuses. Once I played the recording of them calling me a free subscription, the case was closed. They got 0 credit. And they're banned from the spring formal. I walked out of that office feeling like a weight had been lifted. Sloane was crying in the hallway, but I didn't even stop. I was done being her shadow. Elara, wait up. I turned around and saw Alex. He's the guy who always sits in the back of my lit class, sketching in his notebook. He's never been part of the elite crowd, and honestly, he's always been way too cool for them anyway. Hey, Alex, I said. He was leaning against the lockers, looking at me with a small, genuine smile. I heard what you did, he said. That took a lot of guts. You're more than just the smart girl everyone uses, Elara. I've always thought so. My face felt warm. You have... He nodded and handed me a small piece of paper. It was a sketch of me. Not crying, but smiling. I was wondering, since you finally canceled those guys, maybe you have an opening for someone who actually wants to know you? Coffee this Saturday? I looked at the drawing, then at him. I'd love that, Alex. He reached out and tucked a strand of hair behind my ear. As we walked toward the exit together, I saw Sloane watching us, looking more invisible than I ever did, and just like that, my new life was just starting.